There had never been a woman as fierce as Akaribe. At 10, she single-handedly killed the dreaded Odanje, a beast that sent shivers down the spines of kings. By 15, she defeated Ukpajo, the warlock feared across the land, in the duel of strength. At 18, she led her elite force, the Ayori, into battle against the Aje, demonic beings who had surrendered their humanity to the dark side. Akaribe was unstoppable, a force of nature. But then, a man appeared. His name was Okwudili, a man as striking as the sun, with a voice that melted even the hardest hearts. Akaribe, the warrior who had known no weakness, fell in love at first sight. Soon, they became one, their bond seemingly unbreakable. Yet, love has its shadows. One day, Okwudili beckoned Akaribe to follow him deep into the heart of the forest, where the moonlight barely pierced the canopy. "There's something I must show you," he said, his voice low and inviting. She trusted him. When they arrived at a hidden grove, Okwudili turned to her, his gaze shifting from warmth to something cold, calculating. "Forgive me," he whispered, stepping back as figures emerged from the darkness. Akaribe's heart sank. It was the Aje, the demonic beings she had once defeated. But now they surrounded her, their glowing eyes fixed on their prey. "Okwudili, what is this?" she demanded, her voice trembling with a mix of anger and disbelief. He smirked, no longer the man she had loved. "You were too powerful, Akaribe. The Aje promised me everything, immortality, power, a kingdom, if I delivered you to them." Her heart shattered. The love that had made her feel human now betrayed her. But Akaribe was no ordinary woman. She fought. The grove echoed with the clash of blades, the screams of the demonic, and Akaribe's war cries. She tore through the Aje, her strength unmatched, her fury boundless. But they were too many. Wounded and bleeding, she finally fell to her knees. Okwudili approached her, his expression a twisted mix of triumph and regret. "You were magnificent," he murmured, raising the blade for the final blow. With her last ounce of strength, Akaribe whispered, "Love made me weak, but it will destroy you." As the blade descended, the earth seemed to mourn, and the forest fell silent. Akaribe, the greatest warrior the world had ever known, was gone. But in her death, the winds carried her name, a warning and a legacy. Akaribe, betrayed, but never defeated.